Hi, welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm going to make a chocolate pound cake with chocolate ganache topping. The amounts of the ingredients that you're going to need to make this cake will be listed in the information box below, or you can find it on the website. The ingredients are all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, chopped chocolate, butter, salt, granulated sugar, eggs, and boiling water. For the ganache topping, you're going to need some more chopped chocolate, and you're going to need heavy whipping cream. You're going to need to preheat your oven to 325 degrees, and you'll need a loaf pan that you've sprayed and lined with parchment paper. I'm going to start by taking a little bowl and putting my chopped chocolate in there, and I'm going to pour the boiling water over, and that's going to melt, and I'm going to put in the cocoa. We're just going to whisk this until everything is incorporated. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and move on to the next step. I'm going to put my flour and my salt in this bowl and just whisk it together just to mix it and make sure that the salt and flour are all incorporated. And now this will be set aside, and we'll move on to the wet ingredients. I've put my butter in this big bowl, and I'm going to add the sugar, and I'm going to beat this until it's light and fluffy. Okay, now I'm going to add our chocolate mixture that we made a few minutes ago. Get it off of there. I'm just going to beat this till it's incorporated. Now I'm going to add my eggs one at a time and beat well after each addition. Last egg. Okay, those are all mixed in really well. So now I'm going to add in my dry ingredients a little bit at a time, just slowly. Okay, my batter's done. I'm just going to do that. And now I'm ready to put it into my loaf pan. Get it all in there. Smooth it a little bit. I'm going to just grab that to scrape it off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap this a couple of times on the counter just to remove any air bubbles. And now we're going to put it in the oven that we've preheated at 325 for 60 to 70 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. My pound cake cooked for about 75 minutes. I took it out of the oven and I let it set in the pan for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to turn it out on a cooling rack and let it cool completely. So let's just do this. And there it is. My parchment paper actually stayed in the pan when I turned it out, but if yours sticks to the cake, just peel it off and it'll work fine. Now I'm going to let it sit here on this rack and cool completely before we put the ganache topping on. I'm ready to make my ganache topping, so what I'm going to do is turn this on and pour my heavy whipping cream in here, and I'm going to heat this until it starts to steam. My whipping cream is steaming, so I'm going to turn this off and pour in my chocolate. And I'm just going to whisk this until it melts and it's nice and glossy. My ganache is ready, so now I'm ready to pour it on the pound cake. So I'm just going to take it and just drizzle it over the top of the pound cake. So this is what it looks like, and I will slice a piece and put it on a plate to show you the inside. I'm ready to slice a piece, so I'm just going to take a piece off the end here and just take a serrated knife and slice and put it on the plate to show you what the inside looks like. This is chocolate pound cake with chocolate ganache. I hope you enjoy it.